Good morning. 5 reasons today why you shouldn't be feeling gloomy. Now, since the mining boom ended in 2012, some commentators have been predicting gloom for Australia. I keep getting a banner on my internet screen that says something along the lines of Australian Recession 2015, why it's coming, what to do and how to profit. It's interesting though, because that same banner was flickering up last year relating to 2014. So yes, the mining collapse is unfolding. Growth hasn't been fantastic, but the Australian economy hasn't gone bust. 5 reasons. Number 1, borrowing rates now are at generational lows. On a $350,000 mortgage, for example, interest is about $730 a month less than what it was 4 years ago. Now, obviously those that are relying on bank interest, which are typically retirees who make the choice not to move away from cash investments, they've lost income, but Aussies owe the banks $1.2 trillion more in debt than the banks owe them via deposits. So households are the winners here, which frees up more money for us all to spend. Now, number 2, wealth is rising. In the last year, national house prices are up by 9%. Obviously, that's a somewhat skewed result because of what's happening in Sydney, but still nationally up 9%. Aussie shares are up 10%, and on average, a balanced super fund is up about 14% for the year. Number 3, petrol prices may have risen from the lows that we saw earlier this year, but they are still well down compared to the last few years. And what that does is allow businesses and households to save. Number 4, our Aussie dollar is low. Now that's a big positive for industries such as manufacturing, tourism, services, farming and mining. Some of these industries did take a hit when the Aussie dollar went higher than the US dollar, but at current levels, they are generating record profits. Number 5, the lower Aussie dollar makes us more competitive globally, which means exports are on the rise. So the risk of recession is relatively low, and we should start to see growth move back to trend during 2016. In other words, there is no reason to get overly gloomy on Australia. Tracy Ferguson, thanks for listening.